Hello, my name is Desiree Mangadog. Thank you for joining me right now. This is going to be a video on how to use essential oils in your home for the new oil user. So this is a basic introductory course on how to use essential oils. We will be using this TerraPad today. It's from edgesuccess.com. I am going to go over it, so you don't have to have it. However, if someone is sharing this class with you, they most likely have this TerraPad, and they can give it to you to follow along. My name is Desiree Mangadog. I am a Blue Diamond Wellness Advocate along with my husband in doTERRA Essential Oils, and it is my pride and joy to educate people about essential oils and empowering you with tools to take care of your health naturally. I had no idea what I was stepping into when I first tried my oils, and it's been a 3.5-year journey for me, and it has transformed how I look at health and my approaches, and I feel incredibly empowered. There's always a solution for me, and it's right there and available. So you are going to learn some cool basic techniques on how to use essential oils every single day. All right, so here we go. We're going to dive in. So first we're going to talk about what essential oils are. I'm going to put this close, maybe you can see that image right there. See that image? That is a 300 times magnification of an essential oil. That's the peppermint essential oil. So those little white things that you saw, those are the sacs, like on the leaves, and they're extremely potent. So essential oils are the defense mechanisms for the plant. They are these extracts that are on the leaves and the twigs, bark, seeds, etc. So they come from all different parts of the plants, even flowers too. And they are 50 to 70 times more powerful than just the regular leaf itself. So they're so potent, you don't need to use much. 1 drop, 2 drops is plenty. It goes a long way. So to give you an idea, 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equivalent to drinking 28 cups of peppermint tea. So more is not better. Really, just 1, 2 drops is sufficient, especially when you're starting out. So I'm going to bring out the peppermint essential oil first. Okay, this is peppermint. This is a very popular oil. We use it for multiple things. First thing I'm going to mention is its effects on the respiratory system. So if you have airways that have tightened or you have congestion in the nose, you just need to open up your airways. I put a drop of peppermint in my hands like this, and then I cup over my nose and I inhale. Just like that, and it's so calming too. And immediately you will feel the results of your nose clearing up and your lungs just opening up. So if you need to breathe better, whatever respiratory issues you're going with, this is great for support. And I use it even before I exercise. I like to apply it on my chest and just inhale a little bit because it allows me to breathe better for my workouts, and then my workouts I can go longer than when I don't use it. And it is lovely for digestion too, so if you have a meal that's sitting in your belly and it's just not breaking down and it's uncomfortable, you can take a drop of the peppermint and apply it right on your belly, right on top of the belly. It will absorb through the skin. Some people prefer to take it internally, so you can just pop a drop like that in your mouth, and it freshens the breath. First of all, some people use it for breath freshening, but it will enter your digestive system as well and help with digestive support. If you're feeling nauseated too, peppermint's a great one. You can smell it or put it on your abdomen as well. It's great for giving you energy. So if you get tired in the middle of the day, that slump in the middle of the day, rather than reaching for coffee, try peppermint. And I like to combine it with wild orange too. This is such a beautiful combination. It smells divine. I can't suggest it enough. And it's lovely in the diffuser too. So you just take 1 drop of each. So if you're tired, or say you're driving late at night and you need to stay awake and alert, just put a drop of peppermint, a drop of wild orange, mix them together, and then I apply them on the back of the neck, because back here it will just enter your brain and rush down your spine very quickly, and then I inhale the rest. And it has a mood lifting component too. A lot of the citrus oils like wild orange make you happy and lift the mood. And then the peppermint helps you to focus and to be alert. So if I'm working on a project, for example, like me doing this video, I need to be alert. So that's why I was putting these oils on, to help me focus and pay attention and be fully present. So if you're working on a project, or you're giving a presentation at work, try that wild orange and peppermint on the back of the neck. You'll notice a big difference. Okay? All right, so the next essential oil I'm going to pull out is Melaleuca. This is tea tree oil. So why are these so effective? These essential oils have the ability to penetrate through your cell membrane. So they do enter right into the cell. They're lipophilic. So one drop of essential oil will service every cell in your body. No joke. Will service every cell in your body within 30 minutes. It takes about that much time. So it's remarkable how quickly they work. They work so fast. Now, Melaleuca, this is tea tree. If you haven't heard of it, it's from Australia. This is a great first aid oil. This is one you want to have all the time for, cuts and scrapes and burns even. So this is wonderful first aid. Good kitchen oil to have around, because accidents can happen there. It's great for the skin in terms of like mild acne. You can apply it on pimples too, and it will help to get rid of the pimples. It's a great thing. And then for the scalp, if someone has dandruff, you can put some Melaleuca in your shampoo, mix it together, and then wash your hair with that. Ladies, this is wonderful for yeast overgrowth. So you know what I'm talking about. When down there it's a bit uncomfortable, you can use Melaleuca in all kinds of creative ways, if you know what I mean. You could even just apply it, on your low abdomen, and I would apply it probably 3 to 5 times a day for dealing with that, just to help resolve the issue until you feel better. So this is also good for toe fungus too, because it's good for yeast and fungus overgrowth. So if you have that, just put it topically. Just make sure to apply frequently. Like I said, 3 to 5 times a day until it resolves. And it's wonderful to protect against environmental threats, seasonal things. So if you get puffy eyes or, congested nose, and you're just all uncomfortable up in your face, I like to apply the Melaleuca on the sinus areas of my face. So I'll actually go over the bridge of the nose and then right on the sinus areas of the face. Just make sure you're not getting in the eyes. We don't want any oils in the eyes. Like, for example, when I was smelling peppermint, if you do that, do not get them in your eyes. If it happens, anything can happen, it's possible. You're going to use fractionated coconut oil. If you don't have that, you can just grab some olive oil in your kitchen, any kind of vegetable oil, and you're just gonna apply it around, and it will dilute it and it'll dissipate if it's bothering your eyes. So Melaleuca, as I was talking about, those seasonal threats, you can just apply it topically right here. And I like to follow that up when you have that with lavender. So after the Melaleuca, then I put the lavender here and here. All right? That will change your life. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else I missed from Melaleuca? That looks good. There's so much more, but I'm just giving you little snippets of it. And I am following this tear pad. So if you have this tear pad, you can follow right along. Now we're going to go over the 3 ways to use the essential oils. There are 3 common ways. We use them aromatically, topically, and internally. So we're going to break down each of the ways. So aromatically is very easy. You saw me do it already, where I take a drop of oil in my hand, rub your hands together, cup over your nose, and inhale. Okay, that's aromatic. And this blend, this is called Breathe. That's probably backwards, I apologize. So this is the Breathe blend. This is a combination of eucalyptus, laurel leaf, peppermint, Melaleuca, lemon, Ravensara, and cardamom oil. So this is a phenomenal blend if you are dealing with respiratory issues. So if you've got congestion, runny nose, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing in general. Kids go through this often. I like to put it right on the chest. I like to inhale from my nose. You just put a drop there, rub your hands together, cup over the nose and inhale. Again, do not touch your eyes. And I love Breathe for another reason. For some people, this is a wonderful blend if you tend to get these anxious feelings. So if you need to calm down, it has a tremendous calming effect. So even if you don't have respiratory issues, but you feel this anxiousness, try the Breathe blend. People love that one for that feeling. So there's that. That's from your hands. You can, cup over your nose with your hands and inhale. There is another way to use Aromatically, and I'm going to pull out a diffuser. I'll give you an example of a diffuser. This is one of doTERRA's diffusers. It's called Aromatically. This is my favorite diffuser by far. They have another one called the Petal diffuser. I enjoy that one too. This one I like because it can run for 8 hours, and I'm just going to open it up and show you how it works. You take the first lid off, and then you take this lid off here, and then I don't know if you could see. I'll try to, there we go. There is, see that plastic line there? It stops right at the top. You're gonna fill it up with water to the top of that line, and then you can use regular tap water. It doesn't have to be filtered water at all. And then you're going to put about 3 to 6 drops, depending on how much you like. 3 to 6 drops is a good amount of essential oil in here, and then you put the lids back on, and then you plug it in. It comes with a plug. Plug it in here and then right into the wall. And this has 2 functions or 2 times. You can operate it for either 4 hours or 8 hours. And then there's an LED where you can turn on a purple light. It's a really pretty purple light. It could be bright or dim or off. So if some people don't like a light, that's fine. The reason why I like this is if you have sleep issues, like you're having difficulty sleeping through the night or falling asleep, I like this diffuser because you can put oils in here to help you sleep for that solid 8 hours. Some of my favorite oils for sleep is lavender. That's a great one. If lavender doesn't work for sleep for you, which there's a small percentage of people that doesn't help, it actually can make it worse. You're just gonna have to trial and error it out. If that's the case, try doTERRA's cedarwood oil and Balance. Balance is another blend. It's made with like roots and barks of trees. So those are super grounding and calming. So either lavender or try the Balance and cedarwood. So there's just some options there for you, okay? So that's aromatic use. Now aromatically, when we inhale, it goes to the brain, yes, and so it's wonderful for affecting your mood. So if you are dealing with irritability, some sadness, you just having a funky day, you're not in a good space, then I like to put oils in my diffuser to affect my mood. And some of my favorite oils to just kind of lift my mood is the citrus oils. Those are so easy to use and they smell so delicious. So I'll put like lemon in there, I'll put wild orange. Another great one to bring some optimism and a little bit more joy is bergamot essential oil. So you could even combine those 3, the lemon, wild orange, and bergamot. Okay, so I'm adding some little extra tips for you. So that affects the mood, and then it helps with your respiratory system aromatically. It enters the lungs. So if someone has respiratory issues, putting the Breathe, like we talked about, in the diffuser is a wonderful option. Sometimes I just do eucalyptus and lemon in here. So you'll play around. The person who shares this video with you, or myself, if I'm the first person you're hearing about oils with, we can connect you to resources. So you're not just, you get oils and you don't know what to do. There's plenty of resources out there that we can connect you to so that you can use your oils in very fun, creative ways and in effective ways, okay? So that is the aromatic side of guys. The next way that we're going to use essential oils is topically. And topically, I'm going to pull out this blend called Deep Blue. This is Deep Blue. Deep Blue is also named the Soothing Blend. This is wonderful for occasional aches and pains, pains that you might get in your neck or low back, your wrist, muscle soreness after exercising and working out. This is very soothing and calming, and you'll find yourself recovering faster. And you can combine it with, I like to combine it with the fractionated coconut oil. This helps to spread the Deep Blue. So I'll put like probably 5 drops of this in my hand and then a couple drops of Deep Blue. Now if I have a large area like all my low back, for example, that allows me to spread that Deep Blue in a larger surface area. okay? Another quick tip about deep blue, if you can combine, like put deep blue on first and then put frankincense on top, frankincense essential oil drives in the deep blue more, and so you'll have a quicker result than just using this alone. So play around with it. doTERRA also has a rub. I don't have it on me today, it's at my house, but you'll see a picture here. They come in the bottle like I showed you. There's a roller bottle, and then there's also this cream. It's a rub, and some people prefer this rub over the oil. So play around and see which one works best for you. It seems to be like a 50-50 thing. I personally love the rub, and I know lots of people personally like just the oil alone. So try both, okay? All right, so topically, you just apply on location. So if your wrist is bothering you, just put a drop right on location, very easy. Other ways to use topically, we apply on the bottoms of the feet often. If you look at a reflexology chart, by the way, our resources have reflexology charts in them too, you can address the whole body just by applying on the bottoms of the feet. So let's say you have a work environment where they don't appreciate all kinds of smells. You can put the oils on in the beginning of your day on the bottoms of your feet, put your shoes on, and then you're done, and you don't have to worry about smelling too much around people. So you can apply on certain organs, areas, even the whole spine is on the bottoms of the feet. So look at reflexology charts and utilize that. I remember the first time I tried Breathe on the sinus areas of the bottoms of the feet. So those are the pads of your toes, is the sinus areas, and I applied Breathe here, and then my nose opened up. It's so cool. So just explore and play around. And then topically, other areas, I like to apply essential oils. Specifically for mood. So I'm an acupuncturist and herbalist, so I have a little bit more understanding of body and location and meridians and so forth. I like to apply oils on the inside of my wrist as well as the inside of the elbow creases for mood purposes. So if I am feeling a little down, I'll put probably some oils here on my wrist or elbow creases to lift up my mood. The back of the neck is another great location. I apply oils on the chest and the heart space. The top of the head, oils enter your system through the top of the head quickly. And another cool location that's not talked about is around the belly button. So I gave you tons of options. I don't get so like, oh my goodness, what's the right location? I want you to explore. That's the point, is for you to learn about these oils, play around, try different locations. Maybe an oil works better on the inside of the wrist for you rather than on the heart area, like on the sternum between the breasts. So play around, okay? So that's some topical usages. And then the third way that we use essential oils is internally. So we drink essential oils often, especially in my home. I like to drink the citrus, so lemon, here's an example. It's very delicious. These citrus oils, they're coming from the peel. It's not the actual fruit part. It's like the zest of the orange, the zest of the lemon. So it's extremely alkalizing. It cleanses your system. Just make sure when you drink these essential oils that you are using glass cups or stainless steel water bottles, or those coffee cups. The ceramic coffee cups are perfectly fine. Please do not, I really want to iterate this, do not put them in plastic cups. Okay, no plastic cups, because it'll break down the plastic and then you'll end up consuming the plastic, and that's the opposite of what we want to do. We want to cleanse out the petrochemicals, so you can drink these essential oils, but using those 3 types of containers. All right, so internally, another oil I want to share with you is On Guard. This is On Guard essential oil. This is the protective blend. It has lots of antioxidants, and this is your immune boosting blend. This one I use daily. I actually like to combine it with the Melaleuca. I put a drop of each, like on my wrist, for example, and then just rub them together, and I notice my immune system really improving. Like, I'm somebody who used to, you know, struggle with fighting with respiratory stuff every like month, and now I'll go 2 years without anything happening, and the only thing I can attribute it to is me using these essential oils. So use these daily. They affect your health. Okay, so that's the On Guard. I like to put it under my tongue sometimes, just pop it in my mouth, and I use more of it when I'm actually under the weather. All right? So that is the On Guard. It comes in toothpaste, and we have the cleaning products with it, and they smell so lovely, and it tastes really good when you put it in your mouth, so try it out. I'm going to touch a little bit about doTERRA, about the company. They are a very touching company. They really just tugged at my heartstrings, and that's one of the reasons why I decided to use their oils and share their oils with numerous people. And they have this thing called co-impact sourcing. So they are very mindful of the farmers, of the plants and sustainability, as well as us, the people that we as their customers are receiving high quality essential oils. Now, they have many, when you look at one plant, for example, like lavender, it's not going to be one farmer, it's a cooperative. They're working with about 7,500 farmers, and they're all working together. So you do so much to impact the economies of all of these farmers. doTERRA works with over 40 different countries, and 32 of them are developing countries. So places like Haiti and Somalia. So when you purchase a bottle of oil, you are not only taking care of your own health, but you are supporting these families so that they have sustainable income. And that is what doTERRA is about, is creating that kind of change and growing the economies of areas that really need it. Okay, and doTERRA has a CPTG. That's certified pure therapeutic grade. That is a brand standard that doTERRA has created, and it means certified pure therapeutic grade. And all the bottles of oils have that label, CPTG. Okay. Oh, and one thing I also wanted to point out, I forgot. Do you see supplement facts right here? This is wild orange. There's like a supplement facts. When you see supplement facts right there, that means you can eat the oil. So if there is no supplement facts on the bottle itself, that is indication that that is not an oil to consume. Some plants are just not meant to be taken internally. So look for that if you plan on eating it or cooking with it. We cook with our oils all the time, that you are finding those supplement facts on the bottle. So certified pure therapeutic grade means a few things. One, it means all of the plants that they use to distill these oils from are from their native regions. So, you know, lemons are from Sicily, and vetiver is from Haiti, and lavender is from France. So you want these plants to be from their native origins, because that's where they have the highest medicinal properties. You know, the climate matters, the soil matters. All of that matters. Even the love that the farmers give matters. So they need to be in their native regions. That's one. Two, these are purely essential oils. There are no pesticides, herbicides, insecticides used at all. So you can be feeling safe that it's okay to consume, to put it on your body, because when you get a bottle of essential oil from doTERRA, you are only getting essential oils. There's nothing else. There's no additives, there's no preservatives, there's no fillers, nothing like that. It's just pure essential oils. And little fact, they don't expire. You may see an expiration date at the bottom, but that only means because it has supplement facts, FDA requires an expiration date, but in reality, they do not expire. Frankincense actually gets better with age. The only ones to watch out for are the citrus, like lemon and orange. You have 5 years from the time you open the bottle. Okay, another little fact for you. So we talked about native origins of the plants. We talked about the purity. There's no pesticides or herbicides. And then the last thing is that doTERRA pays another company, a separate company, to test the oils. Now there are so many tests, and I can't pronounce all of them. If you go to source2u.com, they have a list of all of their testing. And here's the cool thing too, you can put in the batch number, because every liter is tested. Every liter, literally. And there's a batch number with every liter. You can punch in your batch number and pull up the paperwork, all the testing results for your specific batch of essential oil. So there they do like organoleptic testing, it's a specific gravity, gas chromatography, I had to write this because I can't remember all of it, mass spectroscopy, Fourier transform infrared spectroscopy, so much more, optical rotation. This is so not my lingo. but you can go to source2u.com and see it. So they're very transparent. If you're one of those, you know, research, science-y people, go there and you can find it all there, okay? So you can be rest assured on its purity and potency. So that's a little bit about CPTG, all right? And then frankincense, we gotta touch on frankincense. This is the king of oils. This is one of the oils you do not want to live without. This, when in doubt, use frankincense. That's our line. When in doubt, use frankincense. You don't know what to use, just try frankincense. More than likely, you will get a great result from it. This one is wonderful for repairing, or actually improving your DNA. Okay, so your DNA has to replicate properly, so frankincense helps with the proper replication of DNA, which leads to health. And then it's great for neurological function too, so if you need to improve your neurological function, like your brain function, for example, I like to put a drop, at the top of the head or a drop on the back of the neck, and that will help with even memory and focus. A lot of people like to do, that peppermint wild orange I talked about? Add frankincense to it. It's gonna take it up a whole nother level. Frankincense is also great for the skin, so if you've got maybe some stretch marks, or maybe after surgery you've got a nasty scar, try using frankincense on it topically. Granted, in those situations you need to use probably 3 times a day for 3 to 6 weeks to get a result, but if you're consistent, you may find a change in that. It's also wonderful for those occasional aches and pains, people who get soreness in their joints, achy joints. Go ahead and try putting a couple drops of frankincense under the tongue right there, and daily, and you may notice a significant difference from that. Okay, so this is a lovely, important oil. When in doubt, use frankincense. And then I am going to briefly touch on the supplements that doTERRA has. These 3 bottles. This is called the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Let me pull this out. Oh, you know what I forgot to touch on the internal usage. I have this bottle of veggie caps. This is another way to take internally. Sometimes we need to take oils internally that are really yucky and they're very spicy and hot, like oregano, and I don't want to just put oregano all in my mouth. So you can get these vegetable capsules like this, and then you just pour the oils in, and then you cap it, and then you take it like a vitamin, and you make it and take it. You do not make it and store it, because it will dissolve. So you make it right away and take it, okay? So another way to help with taking internally if you don't like the taste of some of the oils, you just want to get it in your system. So here is the Lifelong Vitality. This is Z Omega, and then the Microplex VMZ, and Alpha CRS. My friend Rachel Passini, I'm just going to put a shout out here, if you type in Rachel Passini, Passini, I believe that's correct, Rachel, and then LLV, or Lifelong Vitality Pack, you will find a great video from her going in depth on these essential oils. I don't have the time right now to spend an hour, so I'm just going to go basically. There's 9 essential oils in here inside the supplements, along with your essential fatty acids, and then you have the Microplex VMZ. This is all your vitamins and minerals. This is for cellular vitality, and great for, especially if you have those occasional aches and pains. I like to take this as well. So you can take all 3 of these. The full dosage is 4 of each a day. I have some people who just take 2 of each a day. I'm one that does 2 of each a day, because for me that's what works with my body. So this lasts me 2 months. This is doTERRA's actually #1 product. So if you are dealing with foggy brain and you are just sluggish and dragging through the days, or you have aches in your joints and your body that are happening once in a while, go ahead and try these out. This has a money-back guarantee, so you can use them, and then if you don't see any results, you can go ahead and return it. So very important to try. For some people, this is the difference between functioning in a day and not functioning in a day. So I can't stress enough the importance of trying these out. And it has 9 essential oils in there, so that's a way to get essential oils in your system if you're not diligent in putting oils on topically, or diffusing them. Okay, and then we do have resources. I mentioned, I'm not not going to bring them up in this video, but whoever shared this video knows what they are. If I'm the first person you're hearing about oils from, then I'm happy to share with you where you can learn more information on how to use these oils. I mean, we basically have like dictionaries for it. And then lastly, I just want to share with you why I do this. For me, it is my passion to empower people with knowledge and these alternative sources to take care of your health. And I desire to see a change of healthcare in this country. We are dealing with all kinds of issues in this world, and I believe that these can help you so much. So please join us in this mission, in this cause to change the face of healthcare, especially in the United States, because it is in desperate need of attention. And if you have a desire to join us in this cause, in this movement, and please talk to the person who shared this video with you or talk to me, and we are happy to guide you on how to share these oils with others in very informative ways. There are step-by-step processes that we take you through. This has been the best decision of my life. I have about 5,500 people in my organization currently, and they are my friends and my family, and I just feel like I have the biggest family ever. And they are awesome people who are motivated and driven and care about their own health and care about the health of their family and their friends. So please try the oils, enjoy them. We love you, and we just wish you the best health.